am so thankful I went through every single thing.
Girl, whether you like it or not, you get it. So badly. And it sucks to let go, but there's a reason why God is
I cannot tell you guys how much it sucks.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Wandisa Gininda. Welcome to the family. I have a guest which you really do already know, which is
Gininda.
Yeah, and we thought that we should do a get ready with us where we'll just be talking. So let's get straight into the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and tell your family to tell your cats and dogs and
your neighbors
to subscribe to the channel, because we're back. We're basically gonna be doing our makeup just to chill at home. We thought to basically do a young 2024 recap, you know,
2023.
Sure. 2023 recap where we just unpack how this year has been, the challenges we faced, how we've overcome them, how God has also just helped us through each and every single obstacle, navigating the year, still navigating our 20s. And yeah, oh yeah, cheers.
Cheersies. Yeah.
How was 2024 for you? 2023. Like, why do I keep getting the year wrong? How has the year 2023 treated you?
I feel like it was really like a very good year for me to grow, because I feel like I accepted everything that was happening, either good or bad. Even if like it was like really like some moments were like really staining, you know, and I was like, oh God, but why me? But like I really like feel like in retrospect now at the end of the year, I'm like, oh my God, I am so thankful I went through every single thing. Like yes, there were a lot of tears, some then here and there, obviously, because I mean, what's left with that tears, guys, you know? But yeah, like I feel like it was amazing. How was yours?
Pants, as Linda Mtoba said, I relate to each and every single point she made. Like, I relate to this whole statement. Yo, I can't even freaking speak. Basically, this was one of the toughest years of my life. Yo, the year started off in a really low note. I'm not ready to talk about what happened, but something really huge happened, and it changed me. It changed the type of person that I was. It changed how I view life. It changed how I view friendship. It changed how I view relationships, family. It just changed. It changed me.
Yeah, I get that.
Just putting it in a nutshell, my world was basically black and white. From January till probably maybe August.
That's interesting.
Maybe September. I mean, right now it's kind of better, you know, because God has really just been showing up in my life more.
Guys,
but in the beginning, I really just did not understand why God was putting me through that. I was questioning God a lot. I just didn't get it. Like, I was like, you know, you said you love me. You said you'd go over and beyond for me, but like, why am I experiencing this? Despite that very traumatic experience, life has also been good. I've also been experiencing a lot of highs. So the lows are very low, the highs are also very high. I'm only learning now the importance of having the lows, but in that moment, in the moment of time when everything was happening, I did not understand it. I did not get it. I just wanted to be out of that feeling. Yeah, in terms of like, I think we can just, that's just my overall overall experience of the whole entire year. And now we can just tone it down to like family, academics, you know. So how are your academics?
Guys, I feel like academics really has the ability to kill us, you know. I literally almost dropped out of school this year because of how hard the institution that I'm in is, you know. But we're not gonna dive into that. But yeah, my academics really put me through it this year, but I feel like now at the end of the year I understand why I had to go through all of those things, kind of, because I had to ask myself, is it worth it? Like, you know, I mean, why am I going to school? Am I going to school to impress my family? Am I going to school because I want to go to school? Am I going to school because is it my passion? Like, you know, I had to ask myself all of those questions, and actually
which are important.
They are very
vital for you to ask yourself those questions.
So I feel like school really put me through it, even though like I seriously, like, I came to the conclusion after that wilderness that I was going through that I really love my modules. I really love what I'm about to do in the future.
Why you chose that?
Yes, you know, and I feel like there's a reason why God put me in this position, actually. Yeah. So yeah, my school life has been challenging, but I feel like, I mean, it's school, you know, it is what it is.
It's never not gonna not be challenging.
Yeah, like, for you, I'd say it has.
Yeah, I agree, and I relate to everything that you've said. Like, besides the dropping out part, like I personally just felt like I didn't know how I was gonna do my degree because of just how life was at the beginning of the year. I personally didn't think I would reach the end of my degree. I don't think I was gonna fail, but I just was asking myself, am I gonna be able to do this? I was just questioning, am I going to be able to do this? Because I was really just in the darkest place and I couldn't see any light, but I still pushed through, you know, like God was there, my family was there. I had to still, it's not like I had a choice. It was like, girl, whether you like it or not, you can have this degree. But also at the end of the day, I also had to just come back to myself and realize that, like, my parents are really just investing in me, and I can't just let them down.
That's a big thing.
And as much as I'm like, okay, I don't want to let my parents down, I'd also be letting myself down, because I also have, there's a reason why I chose the path that I'm choosing. There's a reason why God also put me in this position, and I feel like it's my purpose. So I needed to complete what I said I would do, because when I was in first year, I was like, I'm gonna do my degree till honors level, not knowing that honors was gonna shake. I just needed to do that. Academics were honestly shaky at the beginning of the year. Well, actually, they weren't shaky in terms of the results, but the experience, like the people that I met this year, which is completely different to what I know. They just changed or made me see things differently. They were horrible. If I could put it in the simplest way.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
People made my life a living misery. So yeah,
it is what it is, guys.
It is what it is. I lived through it. God saw me through it, and he put me in that position because he was trying to teach me with doll the industry that you're going in. It's not gonna be easy. So yeah, academics wise, like, you know, I pushed through despite all the obstacles, and I made it this far, and I'm grateful to God.
And literally, that's what matters, man. Like, yo, guys, when it comes to academics, I feel like there's always this pressure of just like having a certain standards. Like, okay, like every single time getting A's, you know, no matter your mental
academic
health.
validation.
Exactly, and academic validation, you know, which really sucks, guys. Like, we really need to work on that. Like, yo, guys, we can't literally be working our ass off just because we want academic validation. Come on, you know. But yeah, and with family, I feel like I've really, like, for the past 2 years, I feel like I've really grown to understand why God has given me my family. Or rather, why was I born into the family that I am in? I feel like God really did a number on me. I feel like he really was like, girl, I'm gonna bless you, and I'm gonna abandon, like, I will just increase the blessings every single day. You know what I mean?
Not just a little, but
exactly
in every shape or form. You had a surprise
my family, because yes, I had a surprise birthday party I've never had in my 21st years of living. So that was a very big deal for me. Like, it was really a big deal for me, and I really felt like when I went home, guys, I felt like
you felt the love.
Yes, I was so content, and I was so happy, and I felt like, you know what, this is my family. Like, yo, guys, ride or die. Like, these people are really like here for me, you know. Which I didn't feel that the past few years or before. I didn't necessarily feel like, you know what, like, my family is my support structure, or they're there for me.
Not that they were not, but
but it's just me not feeling it. You know what I mean? They probably were in their own way. You know what I mean? Then literally nothing about my family.
I feel the same way. Like, I think for the longest time I had always taken my family for granted. So I think this year really taught me the importance of family. Taught me that, like, whether I like it or not, like, my family's always gonna be there, and that's a good thing. Like, I should be grateful for the fact that my family is around. I think this year I've just been really grateful. I've been living with a heart of gratitude despite the challenges that I faced. But you know, God has just showed me that living in gratitude is just the best way to live in life. Because once you wake up with a thankful heart, like, everything shifts. Like, your whole mentality shifts, your whole perspective shifts. You just see things differently. And I feel like that's how it's been with family. I really have nothing much to say besides now when I had my film screening, my family just went all out for me, and I just couldn't, like, I couldn't internalize that. I couldn't accept that in that moment in time, because I didn't believe that I was that deserving. So we basically had a young celebration at my cousin's house. We had a young bride, like, they bought cake, everyone was just there. I felt the love, I was showered with so much love, and I was just so grateful. A lesson or something that I've learned this year is that, hey, everyone can need a friend. Are not forever, and that's okay. When I came into university, I lost a couple of people in my life which were friends, but I didn't really know how I was navigating it, but I just let it happen. And then I just thought, like, okay, that's gonna be the last person I'm cutting off. That's the last person that I'm not gonna talk to anymore. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm wrapping it up. And then God was like, girl, you know, I love your ambition. I love the way you think. I love your drive. But I'm gonna shake things up a bit. He did. And the thing is, it's not like he does it with the friends that, like, you don't talk to or whatever, but he does it with the friends that the friends that you least expect it to happen with. Let me say that in simple English, the friends that you don't think that it will ever happen with, you know. More than anything, I'm grateful right now in this moment in time that 2023 showed me that some friendships have their own seasons. Some friendships expire, some friendships do not expire, or they haven't reached the expiration date. Some friendships,
you know, this topic actually you know what,
I've learned to just accept.
Guys, this topic really, like, just hits home for me, because I'm just like, what in the friendship is going on, guys? What in the friendship is going on? Like, what's happening, you know? When you had this vision, you know, you imagining your friends, like, older, like, you guys having kids and all of that, being in your apartment, you know, chilling, having vibes. Like,
don't you think that's where the problem starts, though?
Yeah, when we have expectations now, and we have these fairy tale stories in our heads that we make now. Guys, I think impilo yabona basikhathi batali bathi bona khula utakubona.
When I was in grade 4 and my mom was like, choose your friends wisely, I was like, what are you saying, girl? What do you mean? She meant this year.
My grand would always talk, before he came to university, guys, my grandmother will always be like, you will get there and you will meet different people. You will meet different people. They will not do life the same way that you life in this household. So don't be shocked. Guys, I didn't take it seriously. But then this year, I saw. Part of growing is just letting go, guys.
And it sucks to let go, but there's a reason why God is.
I cannot tell you guys how much it sucks.
As Christians, we don't really talk about that enough. I feel like we need to talk about it enough. Like, we need to start talking about that more. We speak about, like, there are times when we speak about the things that are really important, but I feel like that's also another thing that's a very important part of life. From a young age, you know the concept of friendships, because you always want to be around certain type of people. And when you're used to being with someone for a certain part of your life, or like a long period of time of your life, you don't really expect that
at all, guys.
Love really shocks you. But you know what, like, I think the most important thing is also just not wishing the people, like, badly, not wishing ill on them, you know, just because they're not in your life anymore.
But I feel like we have to work on that continuously.
No, obviously, but it's like you have to force yourself to make that decision. You can't just
constantly.
You can't just you have to constantly choose to make the right decision and choose what's right. And that's also another thing I've learned in my journey of knowing God more for myself and not what my mom has told me about God, but understanding God in my own personal relationship on this planet. Is that when it doesn't feel good, it doesn't mean that I must also make decisions based on the fact that it doesn't feel good. I must make decisions based on what the Bible says and what God says, you know, because Jesus was also like a human being like us. He also faced a lot of obstacles like us. He also faced a lot of evil people. He faced good people. He faced people that hated him. No one actually, or a huge amount of people did not like Jesus.
They didn't.
If you read John, you will see on his work of life, people used to say that he's a false prophet. Why do people believe him? You know? So it's like,
but he never retaliated, guys.
He didn't. He still he kept still.
He did.
He listened to God. He didn't let his human emotions take over.
Because obviously, like, the human function will always like really kick in. Like, it will always kick in, but you just have to allow it and sit with it and just let it go. Because that's the only thing you can do. And pray, guys.
When you feel those moments.
Prayer, guys. Prayer is so important. Pray.
I think that's just all we have to say for now. I think we should just vibe to music.
Yeah.
I feel like we've said a mouthful. And the things that we've said are very, very important. And we want you to just deep them, you know. We're not just mentioning surface level things. We're mentioning things that actually matter. BRB fetching the extension. Yo, we used to love the song. Moonlight. So this is the finished look. My battery is literally low, so yeah, we look so cute. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye guys.
Actually, they will never go away. How? Let's record again. Sorry. Hey, I'm thinking for time.
That's not that.
That's it. I'm so